Welcome to an all-new Nerds to Men. I am Brad Reed. I'm joined by...
Cameo. What's up, y'all?
And Mr.
Buck Berlin.
Yeah.
Hey.
We could do like the very NPR intro.
Hello, my name is Brian Buck Berlin.
Yeah.
And I own New World Comics.
It's New World Comics Podcast. I'm joined by Cameo.
Hi, guys.
And in studio with us, Buck Berlin.
Hello, and welcome to another New World Comics.
I kind of like that we don't do an NPR show.
Yeah.
Ours is crazy and
Woo!
fun.
And amateurish.
Yeah, amateur.
Since when?
Always. Hey, guys, you can't even see, because the people that are watching can't see, but I'm behind the computer, but look. First thing I've ordered from a comic book since I was a kid was this Mr. Miracle, Mr. Miracle shirt. You know what I ordered when I was a kid?
What?
It was like astronaut ice
Grits.
cream.
You ordered grits.
Yeah, that's what it tasted like. Oh man, I
love astronaut ice cream.
Have you had it?
Every time I go to the Science Museum or anything, I'm like, oh my God, astronaut ice cream.
It's probably like a warmer Dippin' Dots.
No, I don't know what you're getting. It should just be dry.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's not cold like Dippin' Dots, but it kind of has that.
I love
Dippin'
Dots.
Dots.
You just put it in the freezer.
Well, I was like, I'm going to eat it. And so I was probably like 8 or 9 or 10.
Dehydrated ice cream.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
So I just ate it right out of the thing, and I wasn't impressed. It was like, this is chocolate tasting chalk.
Yeah. And it melts in your mouth.
But I remember.
That's what she said.
You know.
Is it?
I remember though, as a youngster, just I couldn't wait. I think it was probably like a couple weeks.
Oh, so you built it up.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we went to the then Omniplex, and it was the hey kids, you want some astronaut ice cream? It's what the astronauts actually ate.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I'll try it. This is delicious.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I was kind of like the kid from A Christmas Story, waiting for the decoder that was like.
Oh.
It was kind of like that kind of a disappointment. But like I say, for weeks out in the country, I'm just like sitting there waiting. It's on the way. It's on the way. So, but the turnaround for this shirt wasn't quite so long. They've improved since back in the day, ordering stuff off of comic books. But yeah, I love it.
How long did it take?
Just a couple days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And man, I'm going to say it wrong. So tell me, who's the artist for Mr. Miracle? Mitch
Garrett.
Garrett. Okay.
Yeah.
This is his artwork. So I'm really excited. You don't see a lot of Mr. Miracle stuff out there. So
Nope.
yeah, when I saw it in the book, I was like, I gotta get it. So that's what I'm wearing.
Maybe next time I'll wear my Mr. Miracle shirt.
You should.
Should. It's from way before that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to play soccer in it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
See, I was going to ask you, actually, I hope I'm not putting you on the spot, but
Sure.
if you read this Mr. Miracle and you're like, I want to read some more, are there any that stand out to you?
His original miniseries is really good, and then his appearances in 80s Justice League is really great.
Right.
That's where I came across him and loved him there, and then I went back and read the 70s stuff when he first showed up, and then I was just hooked.
And so do you think Tom King's is the best of all the Mr. Miracle, or
yeah,
or in a different way maybe?
Yeah, I mean it's a companion piece to the Kirby stuff. The Kirby stuff is a little dated, the Funky Flashman is Jack Kirby's man, guys, look how much Stan Lee sucks. Because at the time, they were not on the best of terms.
Right.
So, yeah.
See, I was just kind of curious because I went to the action figure museum, right? And I saw the old Mr. Miracle action figures. And I was like, he's not just a nobody character, but I'd never heard of him till now.
Right.
And so I was kind of curious what else I could dig into. Because, we've mentioned this on every show for the last 6 months. Yes. and really what my real plan is, I'm going to cut all these into a super cut of us mentioning it. And then send it on Twitter to Tom King and be like, you have to come on the show, don't you?
Right.
Don't you? Of course. I mean, I don't know of any podcasts because it's been New World Comics too, where he's been mentioned as much as ours. I don't know. I could be wrong. There could be another one out there. But
I don't know. There aren't many podcasts.
Well,
But are there Mr. Miracle podcasts like us?
well,
I mean, there probably are now.
Yeah, right.
I got to tell you a story about something that happened over the weekend.
Man named Jed.
Yeah.
Poor
Actually,
mountaineer.
I'm going to let Cameo tell this story because he met Steven Adams.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Which we'll
I don't
post
know
a
your story.
picture of Cameo with Steven Adams.
Somewhere over here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I wanted to bring it up because Cameo asked him if he'd come on our show because there is like a Steven Adams comic book out there.
Yeah.
And so you tell him.
So a little bit of backstory. My wife was like, hey, Steven Adams is going to be at Metro Ford here in Oklahoma City. So I was like, okay, cool. You taking him? No, you are. Oh, okay. So that was that. And he was there from 2 to 5, started like around, like a little quarter after 2.
Yeah.
So we end up getting to him like right at 5. And it sucks for some people because they didn't get to go in. But Brad was like, hey, while I was in line still, Brad was like, hey, you should ask him to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'll do it.
Which I was like, I would never do, but Cameo,
I
you
ain't
do
got
it.
Man, I was waiting outside for almost 3 hours. I'm going to ask him whatever I want to ask him.
Yeah.
But so I was like, hey, Steven Adams, would you like to be on my nerd podcast? He was like, I'll think about it, mate. That's my best Australian accent
So
possible.
what you're saying is you got like the high school girl maybe.
Yeah.
It's the nicest way of saying no.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I was like, well, did you give him our info or anything? No.
No.
So I was like, so that was a no.
No, he knows. He listens. Hi,
Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah. Come on the podcast.
Hello, Steven.
He's super impressed with my shirt. He's like, yeah.
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 I just thought that was funny that Cameo, that he went out there. He put himself out there
I
for
did.
us.
I did.
And so, maybe someday he'll be like, oh, yeah.
Hey, I
I
remember
was supposed
you.
to go on that podcast. Speaking of podcasts, the New World Comics podcast. Oh, so good. Yeah. I love this podcast because
Even the latest one. The latest one is amazing.
that one was not.
I mean, that was. I don't know if there are like an actual like a podcast awards show, that one is going to win
yeah.
for sure.
There are podcast award shows. We even gave away awards to podcasts.
Oh,
And know, I don't know if any of them listened to it, but I digressed. New World Comics has a podcast. And the
Yes.
reason that I
Yeah.
love your podcast,
It's
Buck,
because you produce it.
well, that too. But it has been a boot camp for me to really kind of get an education on some books that I never would have known anything about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, I mean, people that don't know what's going on or people that do that can, be like, oh, yeah, I feel the same way or I disagree or whatever. It's great because y'all really get into podcast, not podcast, comic books. And then, you get to find out a lot about people like Cameo or people that people might see at the shop and don't know,
Yeah.
And so they'll get to know them, Josh, and he's standing over there.
Yeah, or like Tom pictured right here.
Yeah. Josh off the clock, by the way.
But yeah, with the since you've given me that opportunity to have my own podcast, I try to make sure that it's similar but very different than this one.
Sure.
Like it
And it really is. It really
yeah.
is.
So it's
Yeah, because it's more of like an interview conversation or
yeah, and
did I talk today? Conversational style.
yeah, and it's more of a deep dive into whatever we're talking about. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we're talking comics, oh baby, we're talking comics.
Yeah, or magic or dance or,
Yeah.
there's lots of things that y'all
Yeah,
cover.
totally,
so.
yeah.
Working on Barney, the Barney
Yeah.
show.
Oh yeah. Christine who taught dance on Barney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cameo,
That's pretty
why don't
cool.
you teach dance on like Pee Wee Herman?
Because he teaches dance.
Yeah, I do teach dance.
I know. He does. He gets paid to do it too.
Yeah.
So that makes
So-
him a professional.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, I always
man,
tell
if
people-
somebody asked me to, I'd be like, heck yeah. Come
Yeah.
on, let's do it.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if Pee Wee Herman came back.
Right?
But all this revolves around the shop here, New World Comics,
Yeah.
in Oklahoma City. They are just located south of 63rd Street on Meridian. Open 7 days a week,
Yes.
beginning at noon.
For most days, yeah. Saturdays 11 to 7.
Yeah.
Sundays 1 to 5. We're open every day.
I came here last week and got my Batman Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any more of those? Because I didn't pick up
Yes.
mine. Okay, cool.
In fact, I have one right here.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll probably talk a little bit more about that
I will happily talk a little bit
during
more about that.
Oh my God, which
While y'all
comes
do that,
out later.
I'm going to read.
But I want to
It
hit real
started
quick.
almost when I did.
There's lots of things going on around the shop.
Yes.
New World has free comic book day. You got a 24-hour sale going on May
Yes.
4th. And there's like a video game tourney or something
Yeah,
at some
3,
point, right?
3 a.m. Video game tournament. We never tell anyone what the video game is, so no one can bone up and get good at whatever it is. I will say it's been the same game every year. So those that know, know.
Well,
But it could change this year. Who knows?
I think that's the day that we're going to have to take a nap and we'll do the podcast in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Or
Should we do that live? Can we do that live?
Yeah, we can do that live.
Do that live?
Well, how's this? Why don't
Maybe
we?
do it
Okay.
live.
Why don't we do a couple of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
some check-ins. How about
All right.
that? Kind of let people know what's up.
Because we can leave stuff set up and
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
We should
I'm down with
probably
that.
figure this out, not while it's recording.
They're getting it here first.
Right.
And so are we.
This is how it works, folks.
Superhero School, another great thing you guys do. The next one coming up is
It's
The
April
13th?
Oh, yes, 13th.
okay.
Yeah, not the 6th, the 13th. And it's
yeah.
going to be Green Lantern.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. We're going to have every different member of the corps, like the Red Lantern Corps, Sinestro Corps, like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good time for, bring out the family, bring the kids, and they can meet and interact with their favorite heroes.
Yep,
Like
and
the Green
the-
Lanterns.
First time that we've done this one. So we have some pretty big plans for this.
And it's absolutely free.
Yep.
So people should come out. And then New World Comic Con 5, July 27th.
Yeah, we have some huge surprises in store.
Man, and you're already getting ready for it. It's April. And I'm hearing some of the plans, off the show, and I'm so excited.
Oh, man.
I think I'm going to have to cancel the cruise I was going on that weekend.
Who needs a cruise?
Who needs it? Because, no, this is going to be such a fun time. And this year it's moved, right?
It's moved
still at the
location.
fairgrounds.
Yeah, it's moved to a bigger building. We're in the expo hall this year.
Nice.
Yeah,
And that's the main one, right? The
Yeah,
main.
that's the big. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because we were in the Centennial Building the last 2 years, and then we finally outgrew that space, and
Nice.
yeah.
When you make it to the Bennett building, wow.
Well,
The Jerry Bennett building?
Yes. I don't see why he won't let you have it in his building anyway.
His head would get so big if it was bigger than it. I mean, it's huge already.
Right.
But oh my God.
yeah, we've talked about it. The Bennett building might not actually work out for us just because of the columns, but we'll see if we can make that work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jerry, make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. All right, so yeah, that's coming up July 27th. If you want to follow along, go to facebook.com/New World Comic Con. And if you just kind of want to follow along with the shop, go to facebook.com/New World Comics OKC. And that's
Follow them
where
on
you do
Facebook.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
follow 'em.
Instagram.
Yeah. Do you guys do the Instagrams?
Yeah.
See, Cameo's in charge of our Instas, so I don't get on Instagram too often.
Yeah. Oh, I saw on Insta just the other day that you guys were out at my old elementary school.
Oh, Britain?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
my old. I guess you call it alma mater. I guess?
Yeah,
Oh.
nice.
yeah. I went to kindergarten there. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
You
we did. We did reading night, and then the first ever Bison Con.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we, I sat and drew sketches for some of the kids, like it was a Comic Con, and then I brought up some of the characters, like even my wife dressed up. And,
Oh, that's
and-
cool.
Yeah, they did games. They played Into the Spider-Verse. There was like a video game tournament. Like it was, everyone had a blast.
All right,
And,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and
Who was your kindergarten teacher?
Mr. McDermott, but he's no longer there.
I don't know if I know him. Mine was. It's crazy because my kindergarten teacher was my mom and 3 of her sisters' kindergarten teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, she's obviously no longer there either.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Small world.
Well, next time we do it, we'll dress you up and have you come out.
All right, I'm down with
That'd
that.
be
Yeah,
awesome.
because man, it is. Yeah, everything has changed so much, and like that they don't have a lot, but everything that they do, like they like use everything, and it's amazing.
That's cool.
Remind me of the gentleman's name you did the podcast with.
Larry Long.
Larry Long.
Yeah.
He helps out with the Britain stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he and his wife are like the superpower of the school.
Yeah. Check that one out. You
Yeah.
dig that episode, Cameo.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
We also got to mention our good friends at Paint and Cheers. That's the place where you go, you get your drink on, you do some painting. It's a fun, relaxing atmosphere. Adam, he just wants you to have as much fun as humanly possible. So if you're not an artist, it doesn't matter. He's got great techniques that you'll go home with a painting you love. They've got some drink specials. Thursdays, Thirsty Thursday, they got Boda Box wine and beer specials. Saturday, 2 p.m., they've got bottomless sangria. And Sunday at 2, bottomless mimosas. So if you want to check out, see what they're doing, go to Paint and Cheers on the Facebook page, and he posts, upcoming nights that he's going to do this painting or this painting. So you can kind of tailor it to see what night you want to go and paint what you want to paint. But it's a great time at Paint and Cheers down in the Plaza District here in Oklahoma City. So you got to go. Reserve your seats right now at paintandcheers.com. That's paint with the letter N, cheers.com. And I think that brings us to our show. We got some nerd updates, so let's do it. All right, here's our first nerd update. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it.
That was quick.
Man, we got some good stuff this tonight. So
Man, just a lot of stuff happened over the weekend.
and this is gonna be my last show with Nerds and Men. So I'm packing
Yay!
it in. Yeah, I'm retiring.
Yay!
April Fools.
Oh man, we
that's
should have been
today.
so excited.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of April
Yeah, I'm
Fools,
kind of mad now.
the Ninja Turtle Instagram page said that they were going to do a reboot of the movie. And it was like, the date is on our next story or whatever. And said April Fools. I was pretty upset.
Oh, that's
Like, it got me. I'm
yeah,
like,
that's not nice.
because I heard earlier.
Shame, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I
Shame.
heard earlier in the year that they were going to do a reboot of the Ninja Turtles, but it wasn't going to start until at the end of the year.
Right,
so I was
right.
like, oh, we got a release date. And then it was like April Fools.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hate you.
I always love it when the April Fool's jokes come out and like the fan reaction is like so positive. They're like, well, maybe we should do this thing.
right.
Yeah. I am looking forward to the TMNT Batman movie though,
yes.
because
It's out this month, right?
I believe it's pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's out in 2 weeks.
I went ahead and got the DC universe, so we might have to get in deeper on that here in the next couple weeks. Give me something to watch, like right off the bat. Titans,
Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Young Justice is absolutely positively the best comic book cartoon you can watch.
All right, I'll check both of those out.
I agree. Did you watch the ones like the first 2 seasons?
I haven't watched anything yet.
Well,
no,
Start off at the
Young
beginning.
Justice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Young
I haven't
Justice.
seen
Yeah.
it yet.
Yeah, start off
try
at the beginning. Oh my God, it's better than most comic series.
I did just kind of cruise around though on the DC universe. There's a lot.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, there is and there isn't. Like,
Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
much. Like, it's the. But wait, where's this? Wait, where's
Yeah.
this? And
You're
they
kinda
took
right
off
about
like the DC Nation shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was
they did?
crushed by
Why?
that. Yeah, I don't know because they have too much stuff on there, right? Oh,
yeah,
no.
I guess. But what is it, like $7.99 a month?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
really not that bad.
Right.
Not bad at all. So
Well, I joined for 80 cents because of Batman's birthday. So
nice. Nice.
I don't know why that even matters, but I don't because I'm still paying $7.99 a month.
Now, was it like 80 cents for that 1 month, or
I think
Yeah.
so.
okay?
The month that you usually get free,
free,
Cameo
yeah.
had to pay.
Yeah,
80
80 cents.
All right.
This is why I don't like DC.
I would have thought this was April Fool's, but I think it's real. I found out that, we talked about that Chucky is coming back.
Yeah.
They're rebooting it or whatever. Mark Hamill's going to do the voice
Yeah.
of Chucky.
I can't wait for
I
that.
saw a featurette on that.
So it's true. It's true. I
Yeah.
can't wait. Did he say what drew him to want to do this?
Money.
Oh, okay. Easy
He
answer.
died on Star Wars. Spoiler alert.
Yeesh.
Tom hasn't seen it.
It's salt.
We have a captive audience up here while we're filming, so we do have to make sure not to spoil. But
Yeah.
if that's a spoiler, man, you're behind.
Yeah. But if you haven't checked out the video yet, we have it on our Nurse to Men Instagram page and Facebook and all that. But I'm excited for it. I might have to go see it because he's the voice.
Yeah, I love him as the voice of the Joker. And so I think I think he's going to be awesome as Chucky.
Yeah,
I really do.
I mean, he does so many like other voices that you wouldn't like pick him out as. You're like, oh my god, he's what? Yeah. So, I mean, I just can't wait to see what he brings to it.
Now, do you think he's read the script? And
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it has to have.
It's got to be. I mean, if you're Mark Hamill, it's got to be something that intrigues you. I mean, because he's probably not needing to do it for the money, right?
I don't know.
I mean, don't you think
Mark
he's doing
Hamill-
projects that he wants to do?
No, but there for a while, Mark Hamill wouldn't make any kind of money.
Yeah.
So now Mark Hamill's making Mark Hamill money.
Right.
And he's like, well, let's make sure that train doesn't run dry.
Well, that's
And,
true.
Yeah, he has an insane toy collection. Like, he collects, all the comics and toys. Like, he's been such a super nerd for years that, like...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
and Bill Mumy and Miguel Ferreira, like, had a comic book club, and they'd have dinner with, like, Jack Kirby all the time. Like,
That's
Wow.
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. We need to have a comic book club.
We kind of do. It's the podcast.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, we
go
together,
to-
we just talk comics. And,
yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
We,
okay.
We go to lunch
Talk
with
about our
Jerry
toys.
sometimes. Jerry Bennett. That's as close as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very excited. I'm not sure when Chucky is coming out because I don't think
think
they've
it's the
started
summer.
filming yet.
Yeah.
thought it was this summer.
Yeah, it's coming out
Yeah.
Oh,
fairly soon. Yeah, it's filmed. Yeah, there's a trailer, man.
Really?
Oh,
so
man.
why did this just come out?
So,
that
nerd
Mark?
news, everyone.
Well, yeah. So this was, but so Mark's already voiced it.
Yeah,
It's
man,
already in
like,
the can.
like I say, there's a featurette about it.
Oh, okay.
You can see it here.
Well, it's funny because like I just saw the Mark Hamill news, so
Yeah.
I didn't know that was already that deep in.
Yeah, I didn't know he
interesting.
was voice. I didn't know who was going to be
Just
Chucky.
hit refresh on your.
Yeah.
It'll bring up all the news.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's another thing we wanted to talk about, and it got a little juicy on Facebook over the weekend.
Oh my!
Well, we won't call our fella out by name, but it got a little juicy.
Now here's the thing. I noticed that we went down alike on.
Did we?
Yeah.
I was curious about that, but
I think that was before, because I do remember it being the same whenever he was commenting.
well,
So-
here's the thing. Like, I want this to be inclusive, and I want everybody to, I don't want to just be kicking people away. But sometimes if you're not willing to like learn and evolve with us, then maybe this isn't the show for you.
Right.
So what we're going to talk about though is Jordan Peele. He said that he would like to direct a live action Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Which Gargoyles I think was a little bit. I think I was a little older for Gargoyles. I never really got into Gargoyles.
Gargoyles was amazing.
Yeah. So the cool thing about Gargoyles, the people that made Gargoyles made the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. Also, they made the Young Justice cartoon.
Really?
So that's why those are all like the greatest shows ever. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But if Jordan Peele was going to do one, I was all for it. I think that'd be awesome.
Man, I hope I don't see why you wouldn't get an Academy Award winner to direct a live action Gargoyles movie.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well,
how cool would it be?
I can think of a couple Academy Award winners that I wouldn't want to direct.
No. But it's Jordan Peele, though.
yeah. He's got a good record so
Yeah.
far.
I mean,
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
he's 2 for 2 right now. He's 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah, he's doing good.
What's Roman Polanski doing? Oh, we're not even gonna.
Lord?
That's getting cut.
Yeah. No, it stays in. It stays in. Yeah, Jordan Peele did have a little controversy though. That's what we were kind of talking about. But it wasn't. I think it's got a little bit skewed because he said that he has no interest in casting white people in his leads.
Yeah.
And when you listen to him talk about it, and he talks about that there's been plenty of movies with white people as leads. He wants to do something different. I have no problem with that. I don't think that makes him a racist at all.
No, and I think it's pretty cool that he is, not following the formula that most directors have gone and casted a Nicolas Cage or
Yeah.
Brad Pitt or
Sure, yeah.
I mean, if you were to call anything, there's a prejudice there, but not which that's a completely different
Right,
topic.
yeah,
but
yeah.
racism, no. But also after the fact, they're all going to be looking like gargoyles. So.
Well, that's what Cameo posted.
Yeah.
He was like, I didn't think that they had a nationality.
I mean, they're from Scotland, so
Oh, okay. Well,
But I mean, they do have different color skin.
I mean,
so
to
they
be
do
fair,
turn into concrete.
Keith David voiced Goliath.
Yeah.
So if they don't get Keith David back, then
Man,
that's when we riot.
right?
Yeah.
I just don't have a problem with Jordan Peele saying, I want to give opportunities to people that I don't feel are normally getting these opportunities.
Right. Yeah. That's
And I
perfectly
also
fine.
don't think that we should tell artists what color paint to use
Well,
in their paint in their art.
Exactly. And see, and no, you like okay. Now, not that I've seen, but you haven't seen or heard. Well, I'll also say I haven't seen or heard. George Lucas casting Harrison Ford or Mark Hamill as the leads of his movies and him being called a racist.
No.
Like I haven't seen Steven Spielberg. Cast. Who? I'm thinking of.
I mean, he's done
He's
hundreds of movies
right.
with Tom Hanks, or
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, you don't just
Like, I
get
mean,
on to people for the opposite, and so
Tom Hanks is Nelson Mandela.
yeah,
right?
yeah. But like I say, I just think.
Oh, man,
I think that's okay that Jordan Peele wants to.
Is it weird that that's all I can picture now?
Yeah, yeah. He wants to tell different stories than what has previously
Well,
been
see,
told.
another
And,
thing too, the
you know.
guy that was on there calling him a racist, but did he not? I don't think he saw any of the movies.
Well,
And-
I don't know that, but I don't think he read all of the guy's comments. On the surface, if you see the clickbait headline of Jordan Peele won't cast white people in his movie,
What
that does
and
look.
even the header didn't even
weird,
say
but-
that. He said it said as the lead.
Either way, I mean, I can see somebody being like, but if you read, you need to read and find out, like, what he's saying, why he's saying it, and I think you'll have a
Exactly.
better understanding of where he's coming from.
But yeah,
And-
don't call somebody racist when you haven't read a story, even if it says he won't do this and this for a certain race. But and also you haven't seen his movies because there are white supporting actors, and even in Get Out,
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
white lead was Daniel Kaluuya's girlfriend.
Right.
So it's just like it's not that he's like no white people in my movies. There's white people in his movies.
Yeah,
I'm
it just
sorry,
it reminds me a lot of like the controversies that came out with Star Wars and stuff like that. And you know what? There's been plenty of roles for white people. They're not going away. You'll be all right.
Right. Stop whining.
Yeah,
Shoot.
you'll be all right.
Throw that racist crap. He's half white. Oh my God.
All right, let's
Wait, who is?
Jordan Peele.
What? Since when?
Since the beginning of time.
Ruh-roh.
yeah. If you've ever watched Key and Peele, you would be well versed in his
Right.
his.
So don't call somebody racist if you don't know.
Yeah.
You mean you don't know?
All right, let's go. Let's talk about Ezra Miller. We're moving at really quick, like
They
a flash.
recast Ezra Miller as a white guy.
Yeah. So a couple
And they were
weeks.
mad about Iris being black too. Oh my gosh. These
What?
are comic book characters.
You calm down.
Shoot. Get on this racist rant over here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I hate racist people.
that's okay. That's a good thing to hate.
They hate you.
Hey.
Oh,
they
yeah,
probably
they do.
Yeah. They probably do.
Yeah.
I'll be over here.
Yeah.
I calls it as I sees it.
And that's one less like that I'll sleep okay at night.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I mean, like I say, we're for everyone,
Yes.
but maybe not.
Wait, you're for everyone except for
the altest of right.
Oh man.
Ezra Miller, The Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
No more.
Good.
The funny thing though was like 2 weeks ago, the news was Ezra Miller was going to write the next Flash in an attempt to save his job, and then comes out that he's not.
He had a certain date to like get that done by.
And that
Well,
didn't.
yeah, because Warner Brothers wants to move forward with it, and they're like, and he was like, I hate the script. I don't want to do it. The only way that I'll do it is if I get my script out. And yeah,
Well, it's funny because he was talking to
Grant Morrison.
Yeah. He was doing an interview with I think it was somewhere over in Asia, and he was talking about how that movie that he was going to write with Grant was going to be able to connect all the multiverses and whatnot. And I was like, oh, cool. This is gonna be great. We'll see what happens. And then this weekend saw that he wasn't going to be in the movie. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, he's not a bad actor. I just don't think he was right for the Flash at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I thought that they were trying to really make the Flash into like the Tom Holland of the DC.
I mean, if they were, they went with the wrong way about doing it. Like,
he was kind of more like, he was kind of like a fanboy of the other guys and stuff. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I didn't dislike the running in the Justice League. I thought that looked so stupid. But that wasn't like Ezra Miller's fault. I don't know. Do you think they're going to make a Flash movie, or do you think that you do?
Yeah.
Somebody. One of my buddies told me, he was like, "Why can't they just put Grant Gustin in?" And I was like, "That's a horrible idea."
Well, see, one of my best friends commented like, "Hey, get the guy from TV." But the problem with that is, the minute you put the TV guy in there, all the TV continuity becomes part of the movie. Continuity.
Yeah.
Whether people see it or not.
Right.
It's so he's in there, so it must be that same thing.
Yeah.
So if they want to make it two completely different things, then they have to recast someone new.
And I just, Grant Gustin's good for the CW, but
I think he's great.
He'd be a great.
Yeah, dude,
you
I
think
love
he'd be
Grant
good
Gustin.
Film Flash.
Man, post Flash, he's going somewhere. Like he's got a career ahead of him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I like him in the show.
Yeah.
I just don't see like him next to Ben Affleck. Although Ben Affleck's not going to be Batman. But,
I mean,
but you see what I'm saying.
Next to Ben Affleck for several reasons.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm a Ben Affleck fan. It's I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, go see Argo.
Argo yourself. All right. Have you seen Argo?
No.
Good movie.
Wait. That's the one where he had to help somebody. He was a director, right?
Yeah, he played he was a CIA guy and.
Okay, yeah. Then I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked that movie.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
He wrote and directed.
That's right.
Well, co-wrote and then directed. But yeah. And
Okay. We got a little bit. We're gonna talk. We'll have our recommendations and what's coming out on Obuk. Yeah, but we do have some comic book news before we're done with our nerd update.
Yes.
And so you were telling me Erik Larsen.
Yeah, one of the head guys at Image is doing some work for Marvel.
Really?
Yeah, apparently part of their 80-year anniversary project. He's doing either a whole bunch of short stories or like backup stories or whatever, or he's doing like one big epic story.
That's cool.
So those Image guys, do they typically they have like some autonomy, right, where they can bounce back and forth? Or?
Right. Although, like amongst their group, they kind of look at it as like, hey, we broke away from that to not support that ever again.
Right.
And then some guys are like, man, I was just, wanting to do my own thing. Like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And some of them are like, some of it treat it like, they broke off, started an Image, and they own their own restaurant, and like that's what they're doing. And going back to work for Marvel or DC is like going back and like work in the kitchen at Red Lobster.
Right.
It's like, I'm going to go over here and just make a meal for someone real quick.
Right.
As opposed to, so it changes per person.
Yeah.
Like there are people that like, are part of, the like Image no matter what. But like they'll jump around and do whatever they want, and then like Todd McFarlane, I think will never go back to Marvel.
Yeah, I think he frowns upon that.
Yeah, whereas like Rob Liefeld's like, Marvel did what? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, Jim Lee, he was he was part of Image, and then
he was one of the founders, and then like he kept kind of failing up. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, he's an amazing artist. Like I'll never fault him for that. But like each business decision he did, like didn't quite work out, and then like he progressed.
Right. Well, now he's like head of DC or
yeah. So like
that.
he started his own like little sect of Image, and like it was doing pretty well, and then it kind of wasn't, and then DC was like, "Hey, we want to buy that."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, cool. So let's start, Wildstorm at DC." And then that didn't really work out, and they were like, "Hey, let's promote you still."
Yeah. You think some of that was like, hey, let's get a bite of that image, because they were kind of like the rock stars for a little bit.
See, the shine had kind of worn off at the time. Like he was barely drawing anything, and he was notorious for being super late on all of his projects. So I think that they didn't want to lose him, as the name and the talent, not necessarily the managerial skills.
Right. What's Erik Larsen kind of known for?
Savage Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I like their music. No,
Savage Garden.
Oh, that's not the same.
Some of the same
So
letters.
far from, no. If Erik Larsen had to be famous for one thing, it's giving Venom like the big slimy tongue.
Oh yeah.
Because before him, Todd McFarlane only did like straight like little normal teeth for Venom, and then like Erik Larsen made it go wild.
Yeah.
So
is Savage Dragon going to Marvel at all? Or?
No.
Okay. I know who that is now. Now I see the face.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome. Well, I'm excited to see what he does. You said he's going to be doing some stuff with Spider-Man.
probably.
Okay,
That's gonna be dope.
Hey, I want to tell everybody before we get to our nerd trivia, which
Oh wait, what?
yeah, we're doing nerd trivia.
When was this? What?
Maybe you should come to the pre-show meetings.
Yeah, or
when do
check
we have those?
Check the group messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last did we do
Lies.
it? We didn't do it last week, right? It was the week before.
It was the week before, and
It was so horrible. We came. It was like 1.5 to 1.5 tie, and it was awful. So
And,
I feel like hopefully this is a
I
redemption.
guarantee someone will get at least one.
Yes. I hope that's me. But before we get there, I want to tell everybody about comic art scene at the Skirvin Hotel.
Oh yeah.
We've mentioned the artist out there a couple times, Jerry
artist?
Bennett. Yes. And but you can go see his artist residency gallery and meet comic book artist and illustrator Jerry Bennett. And visit him as he creates new work, participate in several activities to learn the process of creating comic art. You can follow Jerry on Facebook and Instagram at Comic Art Scene. I know he's down there a lot of the weekdays and stuff, and so...
Yeah, now the trick with Jerry is if you make him laugh, like he'll kind of chuckle, but if you really make him laugh, he'll slap his belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry all the time back in the day, like that was like he'd drum on his belly.
Yeah.
And he'd say "no doubt" all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he still say "no doubt" as much?
If you get him going, yeah.
No doubt. Like, oh, Jerry, he's so funny. He's a funny dude.
Jerry's a good guy.
Yeah, but he's got some great prints and stuff out there that you'll want.
Prince is there?
What?
Actually, he might have a Prince. I don't know.
I want him to do something for me now. Thanks.
Like
Thanks.
Prince, but with your face.
No. Yeah. Just Prince.
I'm gonna get him to do Prince, but with your face.
You would. So
Blouses.
Yeah, but that's the comic
like
art
some
scene at the
grapes?
Skirvin Hotel featuring Jerry Bennett. So go out there and check it out. Because if you go to the cons and stuff, he goes to a lot of places and he has his art for sale. So this is a good chance to pick one up. Of course, I'm sure he'll have some at the New World Comic Con.
Definitely.
If I shout. So, all right. So that brings us to Nerd Trivia.
Uh-oh.
Nerd Trivia.
All right. So I'm scared.
Who likes X-Men?
Me.
I mean, I like X-Men.
All right, cool. Hey, what's Apocalypse's real name? Yeah?
Abin Sur, right?
No, that's like Green Lantern.
No.
Yeah, Alvin Sir gave Hal Jordan his...
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Pusher Terrence.
Oh, that's
Half a point.
That is the best callback. In Sabanur. So you're so close.
So close. So half a point.
Yep.
No.
All right.
0.5. Put that.
Hey, who likes the Joker?
I love the Joker.
All right.
Joe Chill.
Ass.
What is the Joker's most used alias?
Oh, man.
I said it last week.
Joe Chill.
You're close.
Joe Hot.
No, I know it. Joe Hot. Joe Warmer. Joe Warmer.
5, 4,
Oh, my God.
3,
Jerome Valeska.
2,
No. Oh, Lord.
1.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you right now, anything with names, I'm horrible. It's, what is it? Tell me.
Joe, J-O-E, Kerr, K-E-R-R. See, his alias is Joe Kerr.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wait, did you... It took you till I said it that you got the.
I'm just
Joker.
writing it down for next time.
Yeah.
For when we recycle these.
Because I do.
Terrible. 0 to 0.
No,
So
0.5 to 0.
no, you know.
Yes.
You don't know. What if
I got half of the name right.
I think I said Joker. I didn't say Joker.
All right, next one. Who is Thanos' brother?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Man, it's like I asked someone before the show, hey, what's the last thing you read? And he was like, Thanos.
I know.
I'll take either his real name or his superhero name.
Crap.
Nope.
Nope.
Star Fox.
Oh.
Or Eros.
Why am I don't know, dude. I'm bad.
Hey, who likes the Ninja Turtles?
Me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, great. Hey, what are the letters on the side of the ooze container?
Oh, TCRI.
Yeah.
You didn't buzz in. TCRI.
What?
One for me.
Well, okay, that is different though. Some have TG.
Listen,
Okay.
yeah.
All
you
right.
got it.
You know what I'm going
Okay.
for. Yeah.
Because in the cartoon, it's TC, and then in the movie, it's TG.
Yeah, we're going TC.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. TCBY.
This is still not going great.
All right. All right. Next one. Who gave Captain Marvel his powers?
Who gave Captain Marvel his powers?
Shazam.
Hey, look at that.
Booyah.
You see, the trick was when I said his, because it's the old Captain Marvel, not the Marvel Captain Marvel. All right. You ready for this next one?
Yeah.
Who's a Squirrel Girl fan?
Not me.
Oh, man. Good luck on this one. You all might get this. Where does Squirrel Girl store her nuts?
In her mouth.
So close.
Cameo.
God, yeah, how dare, that's so inappropriate. The answer is her nutsack.
It's even worse.
Yep.
Well, it makes
canon.
sense if
Read Squirrel Girl. She talks about keeping her hazelnuts
Which is
on her
Over-
pouch. Yeah,
over
right
you
there.
know,
See
you
on
know,
the,
should
right
we
on
have Josh Flower? Can I have like a phone a friend?
the- Okay, you might need it for this next one. Who's a Batman fan?
I'm a Batman fan.
Okay.
I'm afraid to answer now.
I guess, maybe.
What is Batman's real name?
Bruce Wayne.
Oh, man, Cameo.
You didn't
can't-
wait for him to call on us.
God.
I'm pretty sure I hit it first.
No, you did.
I'm taking that one.
What?
Man, how did you get that one wrong, Brad?
I didn't.
All right.
Cameo cheated.
Who was the first superhero? Really, guys? Really?
Superman.
Yes.
Wow, one for you.
2 for me.
No, because you stole my point. Put it back over here.
I've got 3-1.
Booyah.
All right. Hey, what gives Black Panther his powers?
The herb.
Tell me more about this herb.
Yeah,
It's
which herb?
the heart herb.
Yeah, there you go. Heart-shaped herb.
There you go.
Oh, man. All right. Rogue is known for stealing her powers from this superheroine.
Miss Marvel.
Yep. Oh, man.
Come on, Brad. Where
All
you
right,
at?
all right.
2, 4, 5. Wow, you got half of them, Cameo. Yeah, that's not bad for not
that it?
knowing that we were
Is that
doing.
it?
That is it.
No, give me one more. Give me one
Give
more.
you one more?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Why?
Because I'm getting this one.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Keeping him from
Hey.
slapping the table.
All right. Fine. What's Gambit's real name?
Remy LeBeau.
You didn't let me phone a friend.
Oh, okay. One more.
You have to have a friend to phone.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. Cameo wins again. See, I am better.
We tied last time.
I'm better as the host. Of
Hey,
and not the participant.
hey, we tied the last time.
Yeah.
So you're cool.
Yeah, but that one was really bad. This one at least was good for
All right.
you. 4-1.
Next week, I'll make them a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Or should I make them a little bit harder?
No, let's not.
I mean, either way, like I said, I'm bad with names, and that's just my life. I can't, like, half the time I don't even remember y'all's name. I have to write it down.
That's because I go by 2 different names.
Yeah.
That you do. That you do. Well, that was Nerd Trivia, brought to you by Comic Art Scene with our good buddy Jerry Bennett. And go see him at the Skirvin. I'm going to go
Hey.
down there and be like, Jerry, Tell me all the stuff that I need to know to win Nerd Trivia
Yeah,
someday.
because Jerry should know all of those. So go there, ask him those, and see what happens.
Josh, how many would you have got?
10? Yeah, full 10. Yeah.
Next time I'm going to set it up
That's
to
what she
where
said.
next time I'm going to have a Bluetooth with you in my ear. All right.
And you'll be late answering every single one of
Yeah,
them.
just hold on. Hold on, I got to think about it. All right, well, it's time for a segment that doesn't make me sweat. Oh, my yeah. Although sometimes it does because it's just so good. So very good. So good. So good.
Oh, wow.
Last week, there was a release.
Yes.
And we weren't allowed to see that release when we recorded the show because it was we record on Mondays.
Yeah.
And then everything comes out on Wednesdays.
Right.
So you got to see the Batman Detective Comics, but
I knew all about it.
yeah. So we finally got to come. I finally got to get one. I came last week during y'all's big event.
Yeah.
Which I'll post some pictures right now of Jerry Bennett. Doing
Yeah.
some of his art.
You maybe should or shouldn't post the one about his mug. I played a little trick on Jerry.
Oh yeah, I heard
yeah.
about that. Okay, what can you talk about?
Okay, yeah. So Jerry is absolutely one of the sweetest people in the world, and doesn't really drink or smoke. He doesn't really do anything like illicit.
No,
Like,
he doesn't.
He's almost too clean. So leave it to me to pull a prank. He set down his water mug, and I noticed that it had a handle on like a particular side and the mouthpiece right with it, so he would never see the front of it.
Yeah.
So while he was busy talking to someone, I cut out a piece of paper and wrote "actual vodka," which you can see a picture of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all kind of made jokes, kind of, sort of about it, and he just didn't know what was going on. Till the very end of the thing, I said, "Jerry, by the way, probably don't want to get caught driving with that mug." He says, "Why not? It's just water." I said, "It's not what it says."
And you're drunk.
Oh, and he was
And you're drunk.
he was so mad, and then he thought it was funny. He's probably still a little mad.
Yeah. Jerry really is the type that he doesn't need alcohol or drugs or anything to have like the greatest of times.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got him to drink once, and it was just like a little shot.
Yeah. I don't think I ever have seen him drink.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, free comic book day. We're gonna make it happen.
No, I don't know
we-
though, because like
No,
Jerry Bennett just
we
laughing
don't
uncontrollably.
drink at all on Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
It's 24-hour family-friendly event. No booze.
No booze.
What about
No.
a Red Bull vodka?
Part of that's okay.
Okay.
You can have the Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull you can get from our wonderful Red Bull fridge.
The only time you're allowed to have vodka is on Detective Comics Day.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
That Jerry was having a whole.
Oh, that okay.
Got a whole flask.
No, but yeah, it was funny. I didn't know that was what was going on, but I did hear about it, so that's hilarious.
Yeah.
that is awesome.
Oh, did he tell you?
yeah, it's pretty funny.
He's like, that buck.
No doubt. So Detective Comics, there's how many different covers?
Total, or available through us?
Either.
80 total, I think.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, something
Oh my
crazy like
God.
that. And then I think it was
For 80 years.
12 through your regular comic book stores. Yeah.
Sweet. So, it's one of those things that you probably need to pick up every one you can get your hands on. 'Cause
They're great.
They're
yeah.
all different. They're all pretty awesome. I picked out a few different, and the one I got the first day was the Joker, and I was like, every time I come back, I'm just gonna buy another one.
Yeah, man, it's really hard to pick, which one I like the best. But yeah, the inside there's Batman stories from different eras. There's the one that I was surprised most about is the Kevin Smith one. Because he wrote Cacophony and said that Batman had a bladder spasm the first time that he went out. You know what that means? Batman peed himself because he got scared. That is not Batman.
Spider-Man never did that.
That
Yeah.
might be the Gotham Batman. I
Yeah,
can see little
so
kid Batman.
Hopefully he
peeing
wore
himself.
his yellow underwear that day.
So, this story helps redeem him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard that it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a couple of Kevin Smith books for Batman, but I haven't really read them.
Good.
Kevin Smith
Yeah.
is. I liked his Daredevil. That
His
he did.
Daredevil stuff, his Green Arrow stuff was great. And then that's most of the comics, unless you're going his View Askew comics. That's most of what I would recommend for Kevin Smith comics.
Yes.
Movies a different story, but
Yeah.
as far as comics, like his Daredevil is awesome.
So there was but Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, like
Yeah, Tom King does a story in there. Like
yeah. So it's all these. It's one book, but all these people you love doing
Yeah.
Batman.
And it's the first appearance of several characters. So
Are we
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be getting like a full story of them in a?
yes, in future issues.
Okay.
Yes.
So like each one of these, so like let's say this first storyline. Is there going to be a second issue to this coming out, or is that going to be with all of them?
So with some of them, they are standalone. Like that's the one and done story, and some of them they're planting seeds for future stories.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that one definitely is one that everybody should have, whether you're a DC fan or not. Cameo.
Hey, I'm slowly crossing over.
Yeah.
So, chill.
Yeah. Joe Chill.
Ooh,
That's your new name.
more like Joe Hot.
Stupid. What else you got over there, Buck?
Well, from last week, we have issue 7 to Avengers No Road Home. I will not shut up about this till the trade comes out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this comic.
I'm gonna have to get the trade.
Oh my God, it's so good.
That sounds bad. That's like a slang term.
The trade.
I can't wait for the trade.
Well, if you can't wait for the trade, we have all of the issues currently here in the
you do?
store. Yeah.
Okay.
How many are out so far? This one's 7?
Yeah, this is 7. This coming week is 8.
Okay.
And it's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we have that going. And then issue 7 of Heroes in Crisis came out. And, oh, man, it's gut-wrenching.
Really?
It's so good. And then you get to the end and, oh, man. Oh, that Tom King.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
an awful, awful, amazing writer.
How many are we getting of these? 12?
9.
9.
Yeah,
Oh, so
so
we're
it's-
almost wrapped up.
yeah.
And then it's coming out in a trade?
Yes.
I'm sure. I have all of them. That's the one I really got to get caught up on. I
You
chase
sure you
my
finished
comic
Mr.
books.
Miracle?
Yeah.
Took you like a year.
Well, it's because I chase them all around, and I'm like, okay, I have to have this one. I have to have this one. And yeah, it gives me anxiety.
But yeah, with this one, he plays so well with each character and their own continuity, and he's telling so much more of what's going on in the larger picture without even really saying it. So you just kind of have to assume that all these other things are going on, which they are. It's just that he's focusing on this story, and he's incidentally telling the larger story.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of ask you something kind of back to Batman. I mean, we're talking about
Sure.
Batman with He's in Crisis, but this isn't comic book related.
Okay.
So Zack Snyder,
Yeah.
he's basically
fool?
Is that how you feel? Did you hear? Because that's what I want to know. Did you hear him
Sure.
talking about how his Batman kills and that I know you're pretty against that.
Batman, as previously stated by many different Batman, like modern Batman, does not use guns to protect his city. And that also means lethal force.
You're right. He doesn't kill,
I mean,
except for babies.
There are lots of scenes where, dude, yeah, you're kidding yourself if you don't think Batman just killed someone. Like,
Yeah, right.
there's a storyline where he threw a car battery into a dude's chest and then toppled over a stack of cars
Right.
in a junkyard. So yeah, Batman's killed people like that, but he didn't physically snap their neck or what.
Yeah. So I mean,
he wasn't going around straight up murdering people like it's the
Whoops.
chain reaction. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, in my world, Batman doesn't,
He's not the
overtly.
Punisher.
Yeah, he doesn't overtly kill.
Well-
and you know, like even when you get into a fight or whatever, like you still have that chance of like, man, that guy had a medical, problem.
Sure.
That you didn't know about. Oh, you punch him in the chest. Check out the heart condition. He's dead. You know.
Yeah, sure.
So it's.
But his intent isn't to murder
as a
people.
character, it's it's unrealistic. But hey, guess what? Superman flies.
Yeah.
But yeah, Batman does not kill.
But so like that's kind of what I wanted to ask and talk about though is it I guess it depends on ownership of Batman because his deal Zack Snyder's was this is my version of Batman. So it's not going to be yours, it's not going to be yours, it's not going to be yours. But there is a collective ownership of the character, right? But if you love the character, you know.
And then there's the collective ownership, which is Warner Brothers.
Well, sure, sure.
Yeah.
But is it not his right to say my Batman kills and so live with it?
I mean, how's that working out for him?
Well, there you go. Consequences for every action, right? Like if you want to make a Batman that kills, you might not be the Batman director.
Man. So he's making a Frank Miller Batman. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. That's a good
Shots
point.
fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Oh, shots fired at a Batman thing? No.
I did have to pick up.
Speaking of Frank Miller,
yeah, year one because I've read it digitally, but I wanted one. I wanted one for me, to have and hold and all that.
To have and to hold.
But I never. I don't know, like. In the Batman movie, the '89 movie, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the end, he drops Joker off a building.
See, he just didn't really help Joker. Like Joker slipped
in the Nolan one. He keeps him from dying.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. Like I mean, he did kind of let Ra's al Ghul go exploding on a train, but
yeah. Which is interesting because, so he doesn't kill. Like, I thought it was cool that in Aquaman, like we're going way down the rabbit hole now, but like how all that was propelled by the fact that he made a decision not to help someone, so virtually killed that guy, and that.
No, it's just that his son wasn't strong enough to move the bomb, the torpedo.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway,
all right. Comics coming this.
Oh
this
crap!
week.
Sorry, I did take us. I thought we were done with Obuck. Yeah, let's continue.
All right, so we'll just go real quick.
Yeah.
Make sure you pick up Young Justice #4. The series has been phenomenal. We had that bombshell dropped on us last issue with Superboy. Avengers.
He dies.
No. Avengers No Road Home #8, the next part of the Avengers series that I will not shut up about. Green Lantern 6. Man, Hal Jordan's got himself into the the thick of things, and Grant Morrison's making sure that everything is super weird. Major X is another Rob Liefeld X-Men creation. It's it's a character that's dressed in all red and black, and maybe it's Deadpool from the future. We don't know. Hey, it's Rob Liefeld doing a Deadpool-looking like thing with pouches and guns and a big X on the face.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Marvel's newest crossover event kicks off, and it's going to have 1 billion tie-ins, and it's all sorts of Thor-related. It's going to be crazy. Crazy, crazy. Punisher shoots a big giant monster in the face. Pick up War of Realms.
Nice.
This week.
Oh, yeah,
This
I've been
week.
seeing the War of Realms.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're going to pick it up. Think, what the hell is going on in this thing?
Have you read it?
I've not read it yet, but I've been reading all the Thor stuff. This is Jason Aaron's leading up to, like when he started on Thor and a whole bunch of other Marvel titles. He has been working on this day and night since.
And so these will be available this week.
Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday. Okay. Awesome. That's cool. I'm very glad we got a lot of good stuff to read. I mean, one week we were talking about Marvel might there was some rumor scale back on comic books, but there's just so many great comic books
that was just a misinterpretation of a
there's because the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's a really great one.
Yep.
So War of Realms, will that tie into that?
everything.
Nice.
Yeah, War of Realms is going to cross
Fantastic
over
Four.
with, yes, virtually every Marvel title.
Steward, would you put me down for one War of Realms? Thank you.
Awesome.
So that Buck, yeah.
I'm kidding, Tom. I mean, I'm not kidding, but the way I said it, that I was joking.
It's Tom, not Stewart.
Steward, sorry.
Start. Hey, so we got some toys on the table we'll tell everybody about before we get out of here.
Yeah, we do.
For those watching, not listening.
Yeah.
You should watch because sometimes
And
there's
toys, we
there's
mean
things
action
worth
figures.
seeing.
Not
My dolls.
My dolls. Oh my God, this Thanos. Infinity Gauntlet. Like, I wanted to get a Thanos, and I've been looking for one.
Yeah, and it's comic book Thanos too, not movie Thanos. So.
And it comes with death.
Yeah.
That's what, like, I was like, I gotta have it. Give it. So got this at New World
dope.
today. Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
yeah.
I like how he has an underbite.
Well, yeah, because he's got the big purple wrinkly chin.
I like his brother Star Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's my favorite.
is he?
It
It explains a lot.
What do you have over here, Ken?
I have the Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi.
I think
Gambit.
you have to feed those, right? Otherwise,
No, that's a Tamaguchi.
Oh, sorry.
Can't wait to get this
Oh,
home.
that is so good. Rami LeBeau.
Remy.
Remy.
Raimi.
I said it the French way, which is a E,
Rami.
pronounced as a A.
Baguette.
Yeah. What do you got over there, Buck?
I have Hercules, from the new in-game Marvel Legends figure series.
That figure looks so dope.
Yes.
Wait, is that a spoiler
Turns out-
for Endgame?
No.
Yes, it is.
Is that a new character for Endgame?
Well, I mean, he's rumored to be part of the Eternals cast.
Yeah.
But no, this is his comic book.
Sweet.
Yeah, with complete with like man bun and Hercules actually wearing pants action.
Look at that. Hit him with the flex, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Hercules.
You know what he kind of looks like? Like, I don't know why. From here, he looks like Rambo from back in the day, like the action figures that we got back in the day.
Yeah, like I was not, I was always like a casual Hercules fan.
Yeah.
Until I got to play him on Superhero School, and then I got it. It was like, oh my god, this guy's amazing.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Kevin Sorbo
I wish.
based off of?
Anyway.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So.
And you took it out of the package.
Of course.
See, I don't
You
know.
play with your toys.
I'm probably gonna keep it in the package.
Why?
'Cause
See, look, Hercules can fly. He's all. Shh. He can't fly.
I'm gonna have Thanos come over there and stomp him.
Yeah. Good luck.
Him and death.
I got the Prince of Power right here.
Look at that. With the flex. What does he got?
I like, man.
An
he-
Infinity Gauntlet?
He's got the snap. Oh,
Okay.
snap.
I mean, he got death riding.
Dirty?
Yeah. I was gonna say something
So
else.
is that
but it
a
wasn't-
ride or
wasn't-
die, or
wouldn't have
does
been
it, how does that work?
Yes.
This is ride or die chick.
Yes.
But she's
Or ride
dead,
and
so-
die.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. We're gonna wrap it up.
All
It's
right.
been fun. A lot of fun.
That's what she said.
You know what we got to go do this week, though?
What?
Got to go see Shazam.
Oh,
Shazam?
can't wait.
Shazam.
You know, I have slowly been getting more excited for this movie, but I am going to go in thinking it's going to be horrible.
Yeah. No, I have high hopes because I've heard really good things.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna go see it in IMAX. I think you are
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Because you're gonna be sitting next to me.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because I just think that it's time for like a good fun DC movie.
I think it's just time for a good, fun superhero movie. Like, I mean, not saying that Captain Marvel wasn't fun. Not saying that, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't fun. It's just like they'll have a seriousness to them, whereas this
Yeah.
one doesn't have anything that it has to support. Like, it's just, here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a kid, in an adult body. So it's just like, what would you do when you were 13 and you got this power and
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
grown man looking superhero?
I
Yeah.
mean, he's going to have a lot more fun than I would have had. I would, yeah.
Man, but like, tell me that wouldn't be the first. Like, I don't know how the storyline is going to go, but wouldn't that be the first thing you would do as a kid is go buy some beer?
Nope.
What?
I didn't drink till I was 21.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't drink
was
so
a-
much later.
I was a very good kid.
Oh,
But I go pick up
Square.
some ladies.
No, yeah. When you say square, yeah. No, yeah. So, yeah, because you all were asking me like, "Hey, what would you do if you had like $1 million?" I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, put half of it in the bank and like
Yeah, yeah.
invest in
You're
some
right.
new shelves.
Yeah. Very practical. Very adult Buck.
Yeah.
All right, so go see Shazam, which, little fun fact, Shazam gave Captain Marvel his powers.
yeah.
You might not have known.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
did not know that.
I'm glad we had this talk, guys.
Yeah.
That's it for Nerds and Men. Have a great week.
Keep it dirty.
Dirt man for life.
Shame.